If you want to start working in Malaysia with its cultural charm and stunning coastal areas, you have to obtain a Malaysian work visa. The first step to acquiring a Malaysia work visa is to find a Malaysian company to hire you. Afterward, your employer is obligated to do most of the work and apply for a Malaysia work pass. The term work visa encompasses the entire process of obtaining authorization to work in Malaysia. For example, getting a Malaysia work pass. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. In this video, I will focus on the Malaysia work visa, the application process for this visa, its requirements, processing time, and other details. But let's do the YouTube stuff first. If you haven't, now is the time to subscribe to our channel and support us. If you do it, I will give you a free cheat sheet about the Malaysian work visa application process at the end. Let's dive into it. Who needs a Malaysian work visa? The residents of some countries are exempt from obtaining a Malaysian visa. What countries? Go to our article and see the list I put there. Link is in the description. Residents of other countries will have to apply for a Malaysian visa at the nearest Malaysian representative office. What are the Malaysia work pass types? The Malaysian government issues different types of Malaysian work visas. Let's see. Number 1, the employment pass. Foreign nationals with highly skilled positions in Malaysian companies such as technicians and managers are able to get this pass. The expatriate committee or a relevant regulatory agency must approve the employment conditions before the applicant can receive an employment pass in Malaysia. Depending on the specific case or work duration, this pass can be issued for 1 to 5 years and they are renewable every year. Number 2, the temporary employment pass. This pass is designed for employees who plan to stay in Malaysia for a duration of 2 years or less. This pass is divided into 2 categories. First, foreign worker temporary employment pass. To get this pass, you can only work in manufacturing, construction, plantation, agriculture, and services. In addition, your country and nationality must be approved. Secondly, foreign domestic helper temporary employment pass. This visa is only suitable for female workers from countries that are approved. In this case, you would work in your employer's home only if the employer has young children or elderly parents who need to be taken care of. Number 3, the professional visit pass. Foreign nationals who are employed by the foreign companies in Malaysia and wish to work there temporarily for up to 12 months can get this pass. Now, what are the conditions of a Malaysia work visa? Malaysian work visas have various conditions based on the type of your employment work pass. You must possess the proper qualifications for the employment pass, such as educational and skill certificates for your job. In addition, you must have relevant work experience. There should be a minimum monthly wage of 3,000 RM per month and in certain categories 10,000 RM per month. For the temporary employment pass, you must be between 18 and 45 and you must be from certain approved countries. In the case of a foreign domestic helper, you must be a woman aged between 21 and 45. For the professional visit pass, you are only allowed temporary employment in Malaysia, and you must be working for a non-Malaysian company. The eligible jobs under this work pass are artists, film workers, religious staff, government employees, students undergoing training, guest lecturers, and volunteers. In this case, you need a sponsor instead of an employer in Malaysia. How can you get a Malaysia work visa? It is the employer's obligation to apply for a Malaysia work pass to the Immigration Department of Malaysia on your behalf. After getting the approval, if you are from visa required countries, you must apply for a visa. If not, you may travel to Malaysia. Let's look at the steps of getting a Malaysia work visa. Step 1. Applying for expatriate post or quota approval. Before the employer applies for the employment pass, he or she must visit the expatriate committee or any other relevant authority agency and apply for an expatriate post. Malaysian Industrial Development Authority manages applications for the fields of manufacturing and services. Multimedia Development Corporation manages applications for the sectors of technology. The Central Bank of Malaysia manages the applications for the sectors of finance, insurance, and banking. Malaysian Biotechnology Corporation manages applications for the sectors of biotechnology. The Securities Commission manages applications for the sectors of securities and futures markets. The Expatriate Committee manages applications for other sectors. To be hired with a temporary employment pass, the employer has to apply for a quota approval. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has put the local center of approval responsible for the issuing quota approvals. The employer has to apply for the Malaysia Work Pass at the Immigration Department of Malaysia once they get approval from one of the agencies in charge of approving the expatriate post or quota. Step 2. Getting the approval of a Malaysia Work Pass. The Malaysian Immigration Department must approve your Work Pass application before you travel to the country. In case of approval, you will receive visa approval letters, which is their green light to travel to Malaysia. This is the part where your nationality can change the process. Nationals from the visa required countries must apply for a Malaysian entry visa. Step 3. Applying for a Malaysian work visa. To get permission to enter the country, nationals of visa required countries must visit a Malaysian embassy or consulate and apply for a Malaysian work visa or visa with reference. On the other hand, nationals from visa-free countries can travel to Malaysia with their visa approval letter. Step 4. Getting your work pass issued. After arriving in Malaysia, you must go to the Malaysian Immigration Department, submit your passport, and pay the fee for the pass. Immigration officers will process the application and issue stickers on passports to issue work passes and also give you a work pass card. Using a work pass and a work pass card, you can start working. Here's a question. What are the requirements for Malaysia work visas? Let's see. The requirements for a Malaysian work pass depends on the type of pass you need. If a company incorporates in Malaysia, you will apply for an employment pass. To do so, you'll need a diploma, a certificate, and relevant work experience. Your monthly salary starts at 3,000 RM a month, depending on the work category, Other common requirements include, number 1, a passport with at least 18 more months until it expires. Number 2, you must be 27 years old or older, except in the IT sector. Number 3, a completed application form attached to the original employment contract. Number 4, 2 recent colored passport photos. Number 5, copies of education certificates. Number 6, past employment testimonials. Number 7, letters from the employer confirming that they will pay salaries and tax revenues. Number 8, proof that the company complies with all industry regulations. Number 9, income tax receipts proving payments. Number 10, a detailed description of the type of work to be performed by the applicant in Malaysia. Number 11, company's employment letter. Number 12, confirmed flight tickets. Number 13, company's invitation letter. Number 14, approval letter from immigration. Number 15, a document containing personal information like the birth certificate, place of birth, and other details. Keep in mind that the Malaysian embassy may ask for further documents. How much is a Malaysia work visa fee? Let's see. You must pay a visa fee in your home country as well as the Malaysian work pass price if you want to work in Malaysia. The cost of a Malaysian work pass varies based on the length of the pass. The Malaysia employment pass is about 200 RM per year and another 125 RM for visa processing fee. The Malaysia professional visit pass is 90 RM for every quarter. Can you bring your family members on a Malaysian work visa? The laws only allow an employment pass holder to bring their spouse and dependent children under 21 to Malaysia. Holders of the employment pass can bring dependent children over 21 into Malaysia with the long-term social visit pass. Some family members for an employment pass holder can visit them through a social visit pass. These family members are parents, common law wives, children over 21, and stepchildren. If the spouse of an employment pass holder wants to work, they must apply for a work pass because their dependent pass won't allow them to work in Malaysia. How long is the processing time for a Malaysia work visa? Let's see. There is no specific time frame given to the Ministry of Home Affairs when it comes to application of work visa for foreign workers. It may take around 6 months to 12 months depending on the completion of documents. But there you go. Now you can start your application and get that sweet Malaysia work visa. If the steps were so confusing, don't worry. I put a cheat sheet on our website. Go ahead and download it. Link is in the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. It will help YouTube's algorithm. If you have any type of visa that you want to know about, write the name in the description and we will make a video for it. Thank you all for watching.